Hello everyone, the December Review here, back again with a movie review. Today, we have the new Netflix horror film, There's Someone Inside Your House. The film is a screen adaptation of the 2017 novel by Stephanie Perkins and directed by Patrick Brice. Minor spoilers ahead, and if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel for more.
Doesn't make sense, you know? Why would the killer go after Jackson?
Got secrets.
Careful out there, friend. Crazy people in this town.
I have a secret. I accidentally ran over a hitchhiker and dumped his body into the ocean. Is that bad? I just want to live.
So, There's Someone Inside Your House follows your basic slasher concept. We have a group of friends in a small Nebraska town who begin to get taken out by a knife-wielding, mask-wearing loony. The scream comparisons are evident, from camouflage cell phone trickery, false accusations, and even a party where the killer shows up. It all feels familiar, but there are some new takes here and there on the tried and true narrative. Our main protagonist is McCanny Young, played by Sydney Park.
Hello, Sydney.
She lives with her grandmother after moving from Hawaii. She's eventually targeted by our mass slasher and must figure out who in the town is behind all of the shenanigans. I'll say right off the bat that I'm directly split down the middle with There's Someone Inside Your House. The film's premise is interesting enough, with our killer taking on a bit of a jigsaw role. In its opening scene, our first unfortunate character, who happens to be the school's quarterback, is getting ready to leave his house when he sees that his truck has gone missing. Heading back into his home, which has now been decorated with countless photographs in what can only be described as Guinness Book of World Record staging, well, he comes face to face with himself. No, this isn't some paranormal alternate universe where another version of you arrives on a TARDIS and must take you out T-1000 style, though that would be a cool movie. But rather, our slasher wears a 3D printed mask of the person they have come for. They also know your story and use it against you as a moral high ground to justify their actions. This opening scene sets the stage to imply that a teammate of the quarterback was the one who did it. You know the drill. As the body count picks up, the remaining friends fight for survival until the killer is unmasked and the motives are explained. Where it loses me a bit is the unraveling of the story. We are told and shown moments of characterization, but there isn't a natural flow to its narrative, and most of the characters feel stereotypical versus having some weight. So, when we find one of them in distress, the stakes aren't as high as they should be. But looking at it from a pure slasher standpoint, the setups are extremely well done. There's a scene in a church that could be the film's standout, showcasing everything the film is trying to do and sticking the landing. Plus, the special effects work here throughout the film is also excellent, often going above and beyond your standard fare. But those great moments are undercut with the occasional head-scratching scenario. Take, for instance, the party scene, where a town-wide curfew is in place, and 100 or so people seem to show up without much trouble. When the lights are cut, our killer shows up. He's not off in the corner somewhere, he's plainly seen and even is pointed out. With the party officially over, inexplicably our next victim is now alone and the chase begins. Well, it seemed like a good time to overtake the mass slasher, but alas, we continue on. Underneath the exterior, there are a few themes at play here. Inclusion and hazing are central to the film's motives. There's another recent film called The Sinners, which touches on a few of these elements as well, which I would highly recommend checking out if you haven't already. But unfortunately here, the big reveal doesn't hold up to the ideas at which the film paints its structure around. One huge bonus point the movie does hold is its soundtrack. Zachary Dawes provides the synth-heavy undercurrent, and channel favorite Sharon Van Etten pops in with not one, but two songs featured prominently in the film. The excellent Jupiter 4 gets a big runtime, and the new track, Dry, spins over the film's end credits. Angel Olsen also makes an appearance. A-plus work all around. The film looks great, with bright colors illuminating its daytime scenes. Brice does some great work behind the camera, especially when the masked slasher shows up. The church scene alone was staged very well, as was the film's opening sequence that led us down the hall of the home. Overall, the old school slasher elements to There's Someone Inside Your House works very well. The premise of the film is intriguing, and our cast does a great job. Unfortunately, the ending was a bit of a letdown, and there needed to be more weight behind its story and characters. The film walked down two paths, one being the horror movie road, and the other was introducing some important topics as its motivation. But you can't find the right balance between the two to either just be a fun slasher or have something bigger to say. But there are enough good things here to recommend the film. The soundtrack is excellent, and with Halloween just around the corner, the film would be a good choice for some late-night popcorn viewing for those looking for something new to watch. I give There's Someone Inside Your House 2.5 out of 5 stars. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel for more, and let me know your thoughts on the film in the comments section below.